This video is intended for audiences over the age of 13. If you are not 13 years or older, please click away from this video now. You have been warned. What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with another toy room review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Jakks specific World of Nintendo, but not really World of Nintendo. This used to be the World of Nintendo line, then they rebranded it as just the Super Mario line, which I'm not really sure why they did that, so I'm always going to refer to it as the World of Nintendo line. But we're taking a look at the brand new figures based off Super Mario Odyssey. So on the left you have Captain Mario, on the right you have Explorer Mario. So these are really cool, and I really hope that they make the rest of the outfits from Super Mario Odyssey. We'll take a look at the packaging just for one of them because it's going to be exactly the same. So obviously you have a big open window that fully shows the figure and the accessory that you come with, and then right here you can see the Super Mario Odyssey sticker, and then Captain Mario with the Jakks specific logo right there in the corner, and then you just have a generic image of Mario jumping over, what is he jumping over? Not jumping over anything, he's just jumping, and then you have power-up bricks right here and a piranha plant and whatnot. Then coming to the back you can see some of the other figures from this wave. Now I did find this wave in its entirety. However, this is an old Yoshi figure. This piranha plant figure is new. We haven't had it in this scale before. I believe this is the 4-inch scale. And the Goomba, I believe, is also an old figure. So I'm pretty sure I have these two. Piranha plant I skipped on, but I did pick up the Super Mario Odyssey figures, as you can see. And then on the back here, you can just see some of the little action features with this particular figure. And then coming to this one, it's going to be exactly the same. Open window, Super Mario Odyssey, Jakks specific. And then on the back, exactly the same stuff, same action features on this one. So that is it for the packaging. So let me go ahead and get these guys out of the packaging, and we'll take a closer detail look. Guys, so here are the figures out of the packaging, and overall, I'm gonna say right off the bat, they're very cool figures. We'll put this one to the side for now, and then take a look at Captain Mario first. Let's take a look at the Power Moon that he comes with. So the Power Moon is just a plain yellow plastic piece. It is a hollow plastic. I don't know if you guys can really hear that, but it is a hollow plastic, but the details on here are very nice. You can see the nice details in the eye, and then the rest of it is literally just a plain yellow. And the one thing I wish that these came with is a little flight stand, like a little clear flight stand that you would just peg into the bottom so you could have the moon floating like it would be in the game, because essentially this is useless. He can't hold it, you can't do anything with it, so he comes with this, but it is useless. So this definitely needed a flight stand so you could have it just sitting here in the air hovering above Mario. But taking a look at Mario, so this one is essentially just a regular Mario figure, just with the Sailor Captain hat on. So as you can see, that is very nice, and we'll go ahead and zoom in and get a nice close up here with the head. So because of the brim of the hat, it does cast a little bit of a shadow over the face, so you're not going to get the details as clear as I would like to show you guys, but still the details are there and are very nice. They did miss a little bit of paint right there on the hair, but nothing too bad. So overall, really nice relaxed face expression right there. And coming to the actual hat, I do like the paint that they use. They use a semi-reflective glossy gold paint, and there is some glitter in there, which I don't know if you guys can make out or not, but that is a very nice detail right there with the gold. And then coming to the rest of the hat is just a plain white, but then on the back you can see some of the hair of Mario sculpted in there, so that looks very nice. And now coming down to the overalls, I don't remember the overalls having this texture detail in past figures, so that is very nice. I am a little on the fence because while it is nice having that detail instead of just a flat paint like you would have here on the red part, it's the detail kind of looks like when you 3D print something. You know that effect that you get when you 3D print stuff? That's kind of the effect that I'm getting off of this if the camera will stay focused. But it is nice having that detail in there. And then you have the gold right there on the actual buttons. And then like I mentioned, the shirt is just red, and it's done in that flat, plain, not textured material. And coming to the gloves are just done in a plain white. And then the rest of the figure again has that texture going all throughout it, which looks very nice. So I do like the texture variation on there. And then you do have the boots. So the boots are just done in brown. Now as far as articulation, let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. The articulation is pretty basic. So obviously the head can move left and right, but you are hindered with Mario's hair hitting the shoulders a little bit. So that's pretty much all the movement you're going to get is right there. Now the arms can do a 360, but because of his head being so big, it does block from doing a full 360. The elbows do have a single bend right there, as you can see, and the wrists do swivel. Nothing in the torso, and then the legs can't move forward. They can move back ever so slightly. They can go out actually pretty far. They do have a single joint at the knee, which is basically like a double joint because you get a full 90 degrees right there because of just the proportions of Mario. And then that is it, no ankle pivot or anything on him. So pretty basic articulation, but good enough. You're really not going to get that many dynamic poses out of a Mario figure. So that is Captain Mario. So now we'll put him to the side, and then we'll take a look at Explorer Mario. So we'll put him right there and take another look at the Power Moon. So again, same issue with this Power Moon. I wish that it did have a flight stand just so the moon could hover like that. Unfortunately, it does not, but it is nice that they included the blue moon with this one, so we're not getting reused items or accessories right here. But again, it's just a plain hollow piece. It is done in blue, and you have the nice detailing on the eyes right there. I believe the eyes are a sticker, but you can't really tell. It's actually done very nicely. So now taking a look at Scavenger Mario. I keep saying Scavenger Mario. Explorer Mario. We're going to take a look at Explorer Mario. Let's go ahead and zoom in so we can get a better look at some of those details on him. So obviously starting with the head sculpt, I believe it's going to be the same exact head sculpt. It looks to be the same exact head sculpt, but for some reason his face looks fatter on this one. I don't know, but it looks to be the same expression and everything like that. So nothing really different there. But then coming on to the outfit, obviously the outfit is completely different. As you can see, all the texture detail right there in the actual hat. Now again, you're getting the same texturing on this that you were getting in the overalls before, so that is very nice. Just very cool texture going all throughout, and that obviously continues on with the rest of the outfit here. You can see the belt painted very nice. Everything is painted on here very nice, down to the buckle, the little buttons, just everything looks very nice. And again, that detail, while I do appreciate it, it just reminds me of 3D printing. I don't know how they could have done it without that effect, but yeah, you're definitely just getting lines in like one particular shape, so it really almost looks like they 3D printed this. But then moving on, you can see some more details here in the gloves, and I really like this backpack. It really adds just such a dynamic to the figure. You can see the straps right there. It's just a big, nice, bulky, solid piece on the back with a ton of detail with the rope and the little like blanket thing here, sleeping bag maybe, and just a ton of detail. And this thing really is massive. It's like a big piece on his back too, which is very nice. And then coming down here, you actually have some nice detail in the stitching on the actual shoes right there. So that is all very nice detail. So let's go ahead and zoom out. Now the articulation is going to be the exact same on this figure. However, it's got a lot of hindrance. So the head can move left and right, but not as much. It is hindered by the hat and the little backpack right here on the back. The arms have the same exact movement, so it could do a full 360, but the head is blocking it, and you do have that single bend right there at the elbow. I don't feel like these bend in as much as the other one, but you do have that, and of course you do have the swivels at the wrist. And again, no articulation here in the torso, and the legs have the same articulation, but they are hindered by his jacket. So as you can see, the jacket has this really big edge that goes all the way around, so actually the legs can't move forward at all. They can't move back at all, so you can see there's actually no joint to move forward or back right there. They can slightly move out, but they are hindered because you can see right here, they do start to hit that jacket piece, and they do have a bend at the knee. You don't get a full 90 degrees like you do with the other one because it is hindered by the backpack, and that is it. So the articulation for this one is a little lackluster compared to the other one, and he does have a little trouble standing up because the legs can't position exactly the way you would like them, but if you work it out, you can actually get it. So there's my review of the Jakks Pacific World of Nintendo or Super Mario Odyssey, Captain Mario, and Explorer Mario. So overall, these are really awesome figures, and I really hope that they go ahead and make the rest of the costumes from Mario Odyssey. There's so many costumes, so many variations, and I definitely want to collect all of them. Now, while I really like the texture detail that's included all throughout, and while I'm pretty sure that that is new specifically for these figures, I am disappointed with the moon power-ups because there's really nothing that you can do with them. This is really the only way that you can display them, resting them like that. They really needed to include some sort of base with a little flight stand, a little peg, something that you can just make the moons hover. I think that would have really set these figures over the top. But overall, these are pretty decent figures, ton of paint detail, and decent articulation for the price and the scale. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below. And also be sure to check out all of my other World of Nintendo videos. That should be popping up on the screen for you to click on in any second. So I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. So as always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.